Hey Virgo, it's Ashley. How are you? Seeing a lot of threes on the camera screen here, so that might be something relevant to you. We're going to do your reading for the week of December 13th, and we're going to take a look at last week, this week, and next week. So a little glimpse into the past and the future positions here. And heads up that I will be doing the Twin Flame bonuses will be coming out this week. And I will also be doing some other types of bonuses. I don't know what yet. We'll just see when we get there. But I'm feeling like we need some additional guidance this month of December just because of how many shifts are taking place astrologically. We've just gotten through those eclipses. We're still in this eclipse season. And so it's just a lot that's shifting, and not to mention, we have the holidays and we're trying to close out this year, right? So I think we could all use a little extra TLC. And as far as this YouTube channel goes, I can help to provide some of that by doing some extra readings. So be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already so that you get notified when those readings come out. So let's see what's going on for Virgo. I kind of immediately feel like there could be some maybe even financial changes that you might be going through. Something related to your stability here with this red card showing up and the squirrel. But we'll see. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Death card. 5 of Wands. 9 of Wands. King of Wands. The Devil. Ace of Wands. So, So I do feel like overall what I'm seeing here is that, at least for someone out there, just looking at these without clarifying quite yet, or really even diving into it, I do feel like somebody is going through some sort of root chakra shift. So it could be that you're forced to move, it could be that you lost a job, it could be something related to your survival, right? Money, the basic needs have been kind of threatened in some way. And I do feel like you're going to be fine. You've got this new inspired beginning coming here in the future position. But there's fears cropping up as a result of this change in resources or stability here. And so, and it looks like you're going to experience some fears, some doubts on whether you can get through this, and you will. So, all right, we have the Chariot. So what do I say? Somebody might be moving. So that could be the case here. This can also talk about you really taking control and driving your own motorcycle, right? So facing fears and doing it anyway kind of energy. As above, so below. Creation kind of energy here. We do have the Divine Feminine here. So let's see what's going on. And I have a tickle in my nose, so hopefully I don't sneeze. We have red, and it is also number 55, which is definitely symbolic of change. We've got 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, so you're going through some stuff right now, Virgo. So safety, strength, and power. So root chakra kind of being activated here in the past position. We have 3 of Cups, Death, and the King of Wands. Now you right off the bat, I would say that some of you may have discovered that you were dealing with a player that put you in a third-party situation. Either way, there's death here, so something has come to an end. It could have been a really happy time for you, and it has suddenly come to a stark and short stop here. And I do feel like it's put a real sharp ding in your confidence here. Your ability, there's been some sort of ending here that has created a sensation within you that perhaps you're not, perhaps you don't feel capable of nurturing and caring for yourself. So let's get some more detail here. Let's see what's going on. I do feel like this is probably a reading for a feminine, but we'll see. Well, certainly everyone has a feminine energy within them, but we'll see. We'll see as we get into this. Or you are a man with strong feminine energy that has maybe been dealing with a masculine energy that is deceptive. So let's see. 3 of Cups. What's that? We have the Knight of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. Could have definitely been some drama going on here. Now, it could be because you discovered a third-party situation and that caused some fights, right? It could also be that someone, now a third party doesn't necessarily mean that someone went out and had sex behind your back, right? It could be that people in your friend circle or your family or their family created drama purposely to kind of drive a wedge in the situation. And if you are dealing with a love situation here with this King of Wands, it could have been that they allowed that influence to happen, right? So that can be a third-party situation without it meaning that they cheated on you. Now, for some of you, it may be that they cheated on you, and then somebody decided, hey, guess what? They cheated on you, and it caused some problems, caused some drama. You'd definitely be dealing with an air sign here that may have come forward to cause some drama. We also have Scorpio, and for me, the King of Wands is Sagittarius energy, but it could be Aries, Leo showing up here. Why do we have the Death card? 6 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Cups. Okay, yeah, I really do feel strongly that someone made someone an option here. Gave their energy elsewhere. Put their focus somewhere outside of the relationship. This could also be a situation where you were in a job surrounded by a bunch of drama queens that caused a lot of conflict in the workplace, and your raise went to someone else, or you weren't getting paid enough, and so you decided, I'm out of here, right? So take it as it resonates. I tend to get like a scenario in mind, but the energy is energy. So it can show up for you in a family dynamic, a love situation, a work situation, whatever, right? King of Wands. Yeah. Betrayal, ending, and the 3 of Wands. So again, some third-party energy here. Someone having turned their back or looked elsewhere for their own stimulation, so to speak. So something's definitely ended here. And it does feel like kind of a breadcrumbing type of situation, Virgo. Let's see what's going on in the present moment. If I can pick up this card. We have the Divine Feminine. It says magnetic receptive power. So before we even go any further, please recognize that you have a feminine side that is capable of manifesting and calling in what it is that you need. And I do feel like this week, the week of the 13th, that's going to be an energy that you step into or need to step into. With the Queen of Pentacles here, again, this is very strongly indicative of a resources situation. You know, because the Queen of Pentacles, this is Capricorn energy, but she is resourceful. She, even if she doesn't have a pile of money in the bank, she's able to use other resources in order to problem solve. And she's also very fertile, capable of creating, you see this rabbit down here, capable of creating additional resources. Strong earth energy there. 5 of Wands and the Devil. So I think this is just a lot of inner conflict and fears related to resources. Could also be that this energy in the past was someone you were married to. As the Queen of Pentacles, I see that as like a long-term spouse. So this could have been a spouse in the past, and you are showing up here as the wife energy, as the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's get some more. We have the 3 of Cups. Again, with that 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, if you're not dealing with a third-party situation here, a cheater, like, all the 3s are here. And the Devil. Yeah. Somebody here got cheated on. This showed up similarly in Cancer's reading, I believe. And we do have the Chariot here. So if you have any Cancer in your chart, you might also find that reading to be helpful. It was a very empowering reading, even though there was clearly third-party indicators showing up. And now, when I get the 3 of Cups, that's not immediately the message that comes through for me. But the way that these cards are showing up, it's almost undeniable at this point. So I do feel like you probably, if this is your reading, you were probably put in some kind of third-party situation, very possibly cheated on, and you are in a state of pain at having found this out. With the 5 of Wands, we have Judgment and the 9 of Wands. It could very well be, I'm going to get one more there, that 5 of Wands. 8 of Swords. It could feel like you were somehow still tied and bound to this person that betrayed you. It could also be that you feel like they put you in a bad position, right? I mean, obviously, if you're dealing with someone that cheated on you, you feel like you've been put in a bad position. But it could feel like more so like they put you in this position after kind of putting you in a vulnerable place. I mean, we do have the Devil here, and these two lovers are tied and bound to the Devil. And so if you were in this relationship, perhaps this person made lots of money and you didn't. And so automatically they had an upper hand. Maybe they even, I mean, I'm talking about, these are just examples, but like, it could feel like they put you in a vulnerable position because perhaps when you came together, they didn't want you to work. And then some years later, you find out they cheated on you. So now you're really in a hard place because you've decided you need to end this and leave it, but now you're strapped for cash, right? So that doesn't have to be the exact scenario. That's just an example, but that's kind of what this energy feels like. Like they've really put you in a bad place here, and it could feel like you're really tied and bound right now. Definitely got the guard up. I mean, you're heartbroken. You obviously have lost trust in this situation, potentially for more than one person here, especially if you happen to know this third party, or there were other people in your friend group that were aware of this and didn't tell you, right? You know, all kinds of different things could be going on there. With the Devil, we have the Eight of Wands. You definitely know you need to get out of this, and it could be a marriage. So, man, rough stuff, Virgo. That's rough. Like, even just doing the reading and tapping into the energy here is, there's such a level of betrayal. It just feels terrible. All right. Future position. Squirrel Spirit. I mean, this couldn't be a more perfect card. It says believe in yourself. And you can see that this squirrel is busy gathering these acorns, those resources that are going to get him through the winter. So I think, if nothing else, this reading is all about trying to encourage you to recognize that you have what it takes to get back on your feet. And you do have a new, inspired beginning here. And I think you're being encouraged to persevere, to really keep going. You're exhausted, you're tired, you've been wounded. This is the Wounded Warrior card, and obviously you have a lot of sadness that is really going on right now for you. I mean, obviously, if this is a recent discovery for you, you're probably in quite the vulnerable, deep pain about this. But I think this is coming through as an encouragement to remind you that, you know, maybe this was even a blessing in disguise, because I do feel like you're going to pull up your bootstraps and you're going to get out of this, and you're going to be successful in doing so. So let's clarify this row for you. Virgo, Virgo, my goodness. Five of Cups. Yeah, you're very stressed, sad, and also, I mean, you're probably dealing with someone here that is a very controlling individual based on these cards. I mean, we do have the Emperor showing up here, but again, this is like this energy of really stepping into your own power. I mean, could be dealing with an Aries, but again, even if that's the case, I do feel like this is you really stepping into your own masculine energy and taking care of business here, even as you're feeling, you know, very wounded. With the 9 of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. If someone is coming forward, I mean, I could see this being the case, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer, or, I mean, somebody might be coming along to apologize or try to come back. I mean, we did have the Judgment card here, and now we have this Knight of Cups. I'd be careful of that. And I do feel like you're guarded against that. But this could also be your energy. That you've decided to really, like, believe in yourself and move forward in your own power here. So again, if your person has Cancer placements, or you do, please go watch that, because I feel like that'll be helpful. With that Chariot showing up yet again. The Ace of Wands. We have Temperance. And the Lovers. Oh, man. We have the Divine Feminine here. We have the Emperor. We have the Lovers, and we have Temperance. It could be that you're in a twin flame situation. Could also be that your twin flame is coming in here, and you may be meeting for the first time. What I will say is that I do feel like this new beginning that's coming your direction is going to be very healing for you. So again, that message of that 5 of Cups, of this being a blessing in disguise. I mean, it was hard for me to communicate that because I can feel the energy and just how sad this feels. And so for me to come in and say, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, sounds like kind of an asshole comment to make, right? And so, but I feel like perhaps that's what this is about down here. Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Lovers. It could very well be that in a short amount of time, you realize this. With this Chariot energy having shown up here twice, I do feel like you're definitely moving on, and quite quickly. It could be that you move here, and because for some reason on this Ace of Wands, now this might not apply to all of you, but I'm seeing this kind of like this desert, hilly landscape with a city here. And to me, it almost looks like new lands. Like, I don't know where you live and what the landscape looks like, but for some reason, that's what that feels like. So it could be if you're moving to a new state or back home or whatever, that you run into a very healing, divinely guided relationship here. And that makes sense to me because on that 5 of Cups, when I was talking about that blessing in disguise, you see these 2 cups? The 2 of Cups is sitting behind her, but she's not seeing them yet, right? So, man, hang in there, Virgo. What a rough go. Let's see what's under the Chariot. 2 of Wands, distance, yep. 10 of Wands. The Hierophant. I see some healing, some new beginnings in here. Yeah. Ooh, and the King and Queen of Swords. So could definitely be coming into contact with a divine counterpart here. As you move on from a clearly karmic and potentially toxic situation from this past, right? Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna close this out, sage the office, and then do my next reading. I hope to see you in the next one, Virgo. Hang in there and remember to believe in yourself. You can totally do this. I'll see you next time. Bye.